Hey guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Joel. Well, it is Labor Day weekend here in Mississippi, so we are going to throw a couple of chickens out on the grill today. I'm going to show y'all how I cook these. Now we're going to do two different methods, or two different seasonings I should say, but we're going to cook both of them the exact same way. Both of these are really, really good. They taste amazing. Great for Labor Day weekend or anytime you've got an hour or two to throw these out on the smoker. But I will be right back. We're going to season these up one at a time, so I'll be back as soon as I got this started. Okay guys, welcome back. So like I said, we're going to do these one at a time. I got my first chicken here. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously get all the gizzards and livers and everything that comes in the cavity. Go ahead and get those out. You're not going to want this for the recipe. Now what we're going to do in order to make sure these cook a little bit quicker is we're going to butterfly these, or here in Mississippi we tend to call it spatchcocking. So what we're basically going to do is we're just going to remove the backbone of this chicken with a pair of cooking shear or kitchen shears, and we're going to start right here at the back end, right by the parson's nose or whatever you call this little thing here, and we're just going to go straight up that backbone like this and do the same thing on the other side. There we go. This side of the chicken doesn't want to cooperate with me today. Alright, there we go. Alright, and that's all out. Now, I'm not going to throw this away because I'm going to use this for chicken stock later. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you're going to want to flip it over, and you're going to want to stretch right here at the top. You're going to feel that wishbone just kind of snap, and you may be able to hear it. I don't know. There it goes. Okay. All right. And what that does at that point, that just makes everything a lot flatter, so it's going to cook more evenly. And also you're going to want to make sure that this skin and the inside of the chicken is really good and dry, because that's also going to help this skin brown up once it goes onto the grill. Now what we'll be doing for this, to make sure that it is really, really dry, now that we got the skin dry, we're going to put a little bit of olive oil on the inside. And for this one, I'm going to be using an AP rub, which is just kind of salt, pepper, and garlic. Now you can mix this up yourself, but if you don't have it, if you don't have that stuff handy, you can buy it. This is a shameless plug for probably the best barbecue stuff that I've ever run across. I'm going to be using the Killer Hogs AP rub. This is made by a guy named Malcolm Reed in North Mississippi. He makes barbecue rubs, he makes all-purpose rubs, steak seasonings. He has definitely got some of the absolute best products for barbecuing I've ever run across. I'm going to put a link to his website in this video, so you guys check him out. Again, I don't get anything for that. He just makes some of the best barbecue products I've ever run across. So we're just going to get this good on the inside. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to hit it with some more olive oil on this side. And that's just going to, again, help the skin brown up really good. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. Alright, and that's basically all we're going to do before we season this and put it on the grill. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here for just a second, get this board cleaned up, and I'll bring the second chicken out. I'll go ahead and split the backbone since you already know how to do that, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with it. Alright guys, I'm back. So we got the second chicken all prepped. I've already got the backbone split, and the prep for this one is going to be pretty much the exact as it was with the other one. We're going to get that olive oil in there to get the skin to crisp up, and I'm going to be using, again, another Killer Hogs product. This is Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue Rub. Also really good. Great if you're going to slow smoke a chicken, which I've done that with this before. I've never done it the way we're going to do this. So this may come out tasting a little bit different. But again, this is another great rub. He also has one that's not spicy. It's just called the regular Killer Hog barbecue rub. It's also really good. Now this one, because it's got like some cayenne, some salt, and some other stuff in it, it's going to start drawing out moisture out of this chicken also. So as this starts to set, it'll look like it's getting wet again, and that's just because the some of this rub is going to be bringing out a lot of that moisture. And I'm going to run over this one more time with a towel just to make sure it's good and dry. And again, same story. Put some olive oil on it here. And coat this bad boy up. And we'll go a little bit heavier on this side than on the other. Alright guys, and that is our 2 chickens prepped. What we're going to be doing at this point, I've already got the grill started. We're just waiting for it to come up to temperature. I'll see you guys again in a minute once we get these out on the grill. Alright guys, so I got my grill up to temperature, so we'll go ahead and get these 2 chickens on here. Now I'm going to let them brown for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to come out here and put a meat thermometer in one of them. We're looking for about 175 degrees in the thickest part of the thigh, maybe 163, 164 in the breast. But I'm going to get this closed and let this heat up real good. And again, because we've got that olive oil on there, that should get the chicken really, really crispy at the beginning, so the skin should be good and tasty. But this should cook in about 45 minutes to an hour if your heat's high enough. But again, we'll just monitor this as we go, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay guys, so let this cook for about 10 minutes just to kind of get it crisped a little bit. I got the meat thermometer in one of them, as you can see here, and currently we're at 81 degrees. We're going for 174 in the thigh there. That'll make it at about 165-ish in the breast. Hopefully this shouldn't take more than an hour or so to cook, but we'll just continue to monitor it, and I will see you guys when this is done. Okay guys, so we got these 2 chickens done. We've got the one that I used the hot barbecue rub on right here. Let it cook up to 175 degrees in the thickest part of the thigh. Then let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes just so the juices can kind of redistribute. And the last thing we're going to do is get this thing cut up, and we're going to serve it with some Alabama style white barbecue sauce. If you guys want to know how to make that, I'll put a video up and the link for it in the description. But all you're going to want to do to get this cut up, I like to separate the legs first. And that's real easy. They just follow right along right there. And you got your 2 legs out. Then you can cut your bones, your wings out right here if you want to. Some people do, some people don't. Just work around that knuckle. And come in right here. Don't want to cooperate, but there we go. Then just separate that out. Then do the same with the other one. Again, work around this little knuckle right here. Oop. Bone didn't want to come away on that one. There we go. And then for the breast, we'll just split the keel bone right here, trying to get as much meat as we can. And then just cut that way. And we'll do the same on this one. And obviously, if you want to, you can save that carcass, use it for chicken stock. It's probably what I'm going to do. But anyway, there you have it, guys. This is a really simple, really tasty roasted chicken recipe. Hope you guys give it a try. Again, remember, like, share, subscribe. That way you always know what you're up to date with all the new videos that we're doing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and take care.